So step three is how to layer instruments. Particularly, we're going to be talking about orchestral instruments just because today I want to go for something that is acoustic sounding, and because I do believe that using like a realistic sounding instruments is the best way to discuss how layering works, and then you can always apply that to stuff like synths, leads, synth basses and stuff like that. As long as you understand the fundamental concepts, you can always take that stuff and apply it. So let's work through how we're going to do that. And we're going to stay in soccer to do it. So let's open up a new instance. And so acoustic orchestral instruments, you just want to think about things that are going to be in an orchestra. So stuff like harps, violins, string instruments like that, wind instruments, basically anything that you would have heard in like your middle school band or your middle school orchestra, stuff like that, or middle school choir even. Like, if you had those electives in high school, choirs would also technically work. It's just hard to find really good choir patches, but stuff like that. And then the only other thing you want to think about is making sure you stay in theme. Like, how can I say that? Like, if you're going for like deep cinematic strings and plucks and stuff like that, don't randomly throw in like clarinets and stuff like that. Have like a reason for why you're doing things. Try to create an actual like symphonic, a simulation of a symphony. That's the best way to think about it. Like, how would it sound if I was just like, okay, this is an orchestra that I am organizing that is playing a melody that just happens to have trap drums going on in the background. That is literally how I think about it. So that being said, there is a harp that I absolutely love in Sakura, and it's in the Sonic Haiku Bank. If I can find it, I should have just, there we go. They have it separated by things. So as long as you know what you're looking for, you're good. And then from here, you really just want to use the same notes that are already here. And again, this is why I use ghost notes, so that I'm not randomly guessing what notes to use. A concept, right? Like, and I can tell when I get that comment that people literally do not know what they're doing. And that's pretty sad, because like it should be pretty it's sad that it's not intuitive why someone would keep ghost notes. It's obviously so that they can follow the melody, or it's obviously so that they can see what they did previously. Like, I actually do not understand how anybody makes beats without using ghost notes in FL Studio. That's insane. It's such a helpful thing. Anyway, like people used to do this. People would grieve me for not using the scale helpers. Like, the ghost notes are better if you know how to use music theory. Like, are you that incompetent that you can't just build out chords and do it yourself? Like, that's the whole point. Anyway. Gotta change it though. Gotta match the chord. Look how easy that is. Boom, just match the note. Boom, just match the note. Boom, just match the note. I already know what we're gonna do later, bro. I just thought about a really fire idea. Maybe I'll do, if I remember, I'm gonna do a change up with that pluck. But now I'm just gonna look for like a string that we can layer with that, just to do something kind of textured more so. So let's see. Oh, they got a rich violin. Hey, I like that word. I like that word, rich. I like that. That resonates with me. You dig? That does resonate with me. So let's open up that piano roll and see what we can do. Again, nothing complicated. It just takes understanding what notes are in your melody at this point, right? We've already gone through what notes are in the scale. We've already gone through what notes are in the actual chord progression that we're using. So now we're just focusing on what notes did we use in the melody, what's happening where. It's important to pay attention to that. Music is a math problem. Whoever just understood that is going to be a good producer. I'm trying to see if there's like one more pluck that I could layer so I could get like a higher, like a frequency texture with that pluck, and then we could just like put them together. They got a piano called Uzumaki. I'm gonna have to check that out. They have another harp, maybe natural harp. I'll just use that. Shit, I love harps. Harp it up. Shut the fuck up, Chew. That's hard. Okay, and just for some ambiance and texture, bro, we'll do two more things. So the first thing we're gonna do, of course, you already, come on, bro. Water is wet, the Pope is Catholic. I'm opening up another instance of Sakura, bro. Come on, you knew what was gonna happen. Next, I'm gonna look for a pad that just sounds dope, and we're gonna just use that to make a nice little texture by just literally following the chord progression. I like that a lot. So what we'll do is we'll come in here. And we have to now try to remember we don't necessarily have to remember. We can follow it, right? We see the chords here. One more thing I want to add in terms of texture, like I said. So it was first that pad, and you'll see how this all plays in a second. I'm gonna grab this texture from the 14 drum kit. Go ahead and grab that hoe down below. You know what I'm saying? That was a banger. Gonna go crazy when we mix this hoe in. So finally, I'm literally just gonna change this to C sharp minor because I hate, like I said at the beginning, I do not like E minor. 1, 2, 3. So everything's gonna be coming down 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Sakura 4. 1, 2, 3. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, we are. Correct. We are trapping. Okay.